Mental Strategies for Addition 1. In this nugget, the learning objective is to use mental strategies to solve addition calculations. So let's have a look at this calculation and see how we could solve it in our heads. Each step will be shown in this video, but remember, this is something that you should try to do in your head, so you should try to do it without writing anything down. So we've got 72 add 23. To make this easier, what we can do is we can partition the 23 into 20 and 3. We'll start by adding the 1s, which is the 3, but if you wanted to, you could start by adding the 10s. Whichever way you choose is up to you. Just choose the way that makes it easier for you to calculate in your head. So if we do 72, add 3, we get 75. And then we can add 20. 20 is 2 tens, so we're just adding 2 to the digit in the tens column. So 75 add 20 is 95. 95 is our answer. Let's have a look at another calculation. This time 51 add 37. So we partition the 37 into 30 and 7. First we add the 7, so 51 add 7 is 58. And then we add the 30. 58 add 30 is 88. So the answer is 88. Now it's your turn. See if you can answer 48 add 45 in your head. Pause the video and have a go. Well done if you did 48 add 5 and got to 53 and then added 40 to get to 93. Now let's have a look at this calculation. 210 adds 230. You may at first think that this would be tricky to add two 3-digit numbers in your head, but 210 add 230 is just 10 times more than 21 add 23. So let's first start by solving that. So 21, add the 3, which are the 1s, that's 24. Add the 10s, which is 20, gets us to 44. Now, let's go back to our original calculation. We're starting at 210, and instead of adding the 1s, we add the 10s, which are 30. 210 add 30 is 240, and then we add 200, and that's 440. So the answer is 10 times more. Now it's your turn. See if you can calculate 570 add 350. Pause the video and have a go. Well done. Started at 570, added 50 in your head to get to 620, and then added 300 to get to 920. Well done if you got the answer correct. Now let's have a look at a missing number problem. 45 add something is 80. Let's see if we can solve this in our head. Remember again that the steps that you see on the screen are steps that you should do in your head. Try not to write anything down when solving questions like this. So what we're going to do is we're going to count up from 45 to 80 to find the missing number. So the first thing we're going to do is count on to the next 10. So we need to add 5 to get to the next 10, which is 50. And then we can count from 50 to 80. 50 adds 30 equals 80. And then we've got to add the two steps together. So we added 5 first time and then we added 30. So our answer is 35. Now for another example. This time 45 adds something equals 84. So we'll count up to the next 10, which is 50. So we've added on 5 there. And then we're going to count up to 80. So we're adding 30. And then we need to get from 80 to 84. So we just add another 4. So all together, we've added 39. So 39 is the answer. Now it's your turn. Using the method of counting on in your head, see if you can solve these two problems. Pause the video and have a go. Let's go through the answers now. Now for the first one, you should have started with 263 in your head. You should have added 7 to get to 270 and then another 20 to get to 290. So 27 should have been your answer. And for the next one, you should have added a 2 to get to 140 and then 30 to get to 170 and then another 3 to get to 173. So the answer was 35. Well done if you got both of those correct. So remember, when you're solving addition problems mentally, start by partitioning the number that you're adding. Add each part of the number separately. And if you're finding a missing number, find the difference between the number you've been given and your calculation's answer by counting up.